Hi, this is Steven the Pet Man from Big Apple Pet Supply, and today I'm here to talk to you about a serious matter that's going on in the reptile community and at large in our government. It's basically the HR2811 and the S373 bill. Let me explain a little bit about what this is, because basically they're trying to ban all pythons from the United States. And we're not just talking about big pythons, we're talking about all pythons. So even if you don't have a python, it starts out as a ban on pythons, and it might just bleed over to other reptiles, and before you know it, none of us can keep pets as reptiles. Now that might be a little bit extreme, but it starts out with one genus, and then it could explode to these other genuses. So let me talk a little bit about HR2811 is the federally sponsored bill, and it's sponsored by Congressman Kendrick Meek. He's a Democrat in Florida, and this bill is going to markup. And what that means is it's basically the subcommittee on the House, the Judiciary Committee, and this basically has been called the Python ban, because if it goes and it does pass, then it's going to go to the House of Representatives, and if it passes there, then it goes to the Senate. So it's basically HR 2811 in the Senate, and in the House it's S373. So they're looking to ban in Florida under S373, and they're looking to ban federally in HR 2811. So don't think that it's just contained to Florida, because it's also going to be a federal ban of all pythons if it passes under HR 2811. At the end of this video, we're going to give you a bunch of emails and fax numbers and representatives that you can fax or email to, because what we want to do is on July 27th is we want to get a massive campaign going of faxes and emails to say no to this ban of all pythons. Okay, now I understand that there was a recent event in Florida where a young girl was killed because a very careless python hobbyist who kept pythons didn't close up his tank well, and the reptile got out and did kill this young girl. But over the history, pythons in this country, that's about the only one we know of. But you know, more kids and more adults are killed by dogs, like 40-fold that every year. So we're not going to ban all dogs. We shouldn't ban all pythons. But what I'm in favor of is banning the importation and basically amending this bill so that it is Burmese pythons only, which can be very dangerous snake. It is a large snake, and it does have the potential to kill, and in the wrong hands, it is a dangerous thing to have. So I'm for amending this bill to Burmese pythons, but it certainly shouldn't cover all pythons, like ball pythons and children's pythons, which are only 2 feet long. So hobbyists should still be able to keep the pythons that are not dangerous, which is basically all the pythons except for the Burmese python. So again, what we're going to do is we're going to give you a list of the people to fax and their names and addresses, and we simply want you to say, if you send over a fax, just say, my name is, and I want to register a no on Bill HR 2811 and Bill S373, and that it would hurt the economy of our pet industry if this bill is allowed to pass, and also keep us hobbyists who enjoy from having these pythons. And you can also say, please amend this bill to ban the import of all Burmese pythons. And just kind of end it. Thank you for your consideration, and again, sign your name if you're sending it via fax. And so I hope that you do this, because it's very important. Like I said, it could start with this, and it could end with a ban on a bigger portion of reptiles. I'm Steven from Big Apple Pet Supply, and I thank you for watching this.